So it starts with the breath. Let's start where it starts. Breathing in deeply as we lift our arms. Exhaling completely, bringing our hands to our heart. Noticing that the sit bones are on a bolster or on the floor, on the mat, whatever. Maybe you're raised a little bit. I like to be raised a little bit in the beginning. Spine is aligned. Align the spine. So feel your coccyx, feel your tailbone, your hip bones, really connecting. Feel that weight there. And then through the middle, through the center, just let yourself be lifted up. So there's almost like you're making a little bit of room between each vertebrae. Notice that. Good. Breathe in again. Lift. Inhale. A little bit of a back bend here. Tuck the chin. Exhale. Come through center all the way down. Drop the chin. Reach forward. Oh, yeah. Opening up the vertebrae even more. Walk over to one side. Hand on hand, keeping both hips on the mat. Both hip bones on the mat. Good, through center to the other side. Yeah. Sound effects are welcome. Yeah. Good, come back to center, elbows to the mat. And then gently walk it up to sitting. Hands to shoulders, come back. Come back, come back. Roll it back. And here also we're pretending like we have that grapefruit between our chest and our chin. Couple more. Let's build the heat there. Good. And then cat-cow. Nice. Chin to chest. Couple rolls here. Again, I would never have you bring your head back behind you. Not a full circle, just a half circle. Good. Chin to shoulder. Other arm comes out. Comes around, meet it, ear to shoulder. Keeping the spine as straight, as neutral as you can. Yeah, feel that. Man, I feel that all down my arm. Whew, deltoids. Good. Chin to shoulder, chin to chest, cat-cow. Yeah, align the spine. Couple neck rolls here. Chin comes to the other shoulder. Arm comes out and around, meet it, ear to shoulder, feel the opening. Again, doing your best to keep both shoulders forward and the spine aligned. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Good. Chin to shoulder, chin to chest, cat-cow. Let's do one more just to kind of check where we are. And bring the shoulders all the way up as you inhale. Bring them up to the ears. Exhale, drop them. Oh, good. Arms come up, extended mountain pose. Exhale through heart center, chin to chest, come forward. Feel that opening. Oh yeah, both elbows to the mat. Good, a little more pressure on one elbow than the other. Oh yeah, back to center and walk it up. That feels a little more alive, huh?
Yes.
All right, let's bring it to our backs. Laying on our back, knees are bent, heels toward the rear, doing the baby, the wham-wham. Arms are out, palms are up. Drop the legs to one side, look the opposite way. Shoulders soft. Yeah, remember sound shatters stagnant energy, so good. We'll be doing more sound later. Yeah. Good, bring the legs up, align the spine if need be, and drop them to the other side, look the opposite way. Deep breath here. Good, now we're gonna rotate the arms and legs. Remember, whichever direction the legs are, the knees are, that palm is down, the opposite palm is up. The whole spine is moving on this. We're getting things going here. All right, here we go. Breathe in, legs come up. Exhale, they come down. Now leave them here. Both palms are up. Hold the core. Lift that top leg, bring it out and down. Oh yeah. Again, if it needs to be supported, you put a block, a pillow, a book, something under it. Oh yeah, feel that opening. Yeah, breathing is good. Soften where you need to soften. Acknowledge that. Nice. Now bring that leg back. Help it. Help it. Don't put too much on your SI joint. Come back up to center. Align the spine. Exhale. Drop the legs to the other side. Look the opposite way. And then extend the foot. Oh, yeah. Oh, click, click, click when I raise that up. Yeah, so I don't care how far, how whatever, how long, how deep, but I want the leg supported. So if it's not touching the mat or the ground, you've got something, you're holding it with your hand, you've got a block, something's there. Whew, yeah. Soften where you can soften. That's it. Good. Now help that leg back or bring it back. Knees come back up. Align the spine. Hands behind the knees. Tuck the chin, lift the shoulders. Oh, you can just give it a nice squeeze there. If you want to do a couple rolls here, side to side or backward and forward, whatever works for you. And then bring it down. Straighten the knees, legs come out, hip width. Feet are flexed, spine into the mat. Lift the heels if you can. If not, keep them on the ground. Then let's do some ankle rotation, 7 each way. Here we go. Round. Good, and then the other way for 7. 3, 2, 1. Good, let it go. Shake the legs, maybe a little point flex. Good, now bring the legs out wider than hip width. Feet are flexed. Backs into the mat. Good, and it's a single joint motion originating at the hip joint. We go in and out with the legs, in and out. But the, the hip is originating this motion. Everything else is just following. Good, in and out. Feet are flexed. Keep going, in and out, in and out. And do it until you feel a little bit of heat somewhere. And for me, it's different. Every day is different where I'm feeling the heat on this. It's trippy. In and out. Keep the back into the mat. I feel like I could just keep going today, so I'm going to give it a stop here. Feel a little bit in the inner thigh, the adductors. Good. Give it a little shake. Shake it up, baby. Good. Bring the legs in. Bend the knees. Push the spine into the back. Push the mat. Push the feet into the mat. Push the spine into the mat. Feel that in your core. You're going to feel that between your hips and your shoulders. Most likely everywhere between your hips and your shoulders. Stay there and keep pulsing. If you want to do something with a little more intensity, bring the feet out a little bit. Keep pulsing. And then we're going to do some booty love. If you want more, hold on to the bootay. Lift the legs and then give them a little pulse up and fight gravity on the down. Bring them up and fight it on the down. Not today, gravity. Keep that back into the mat. Up. We're doing 7 of these. Breathing. Fighting gravity. I think that was the last one, but let's do one more just to make sure. The bonus. And down. Good. A little side to side there, windshield wipe. Thank you, body. Oh, earth suit this time around. Nice work. All right, bring it up to seated. You're going to have your hands behind you. Again, Ivan makes fists because of his wrists. I'm able to put that pressure on my wrist, but you see what works for you. Our shoulders are open. Feet are flat. Deep breath. Exhale. We're going to inhale on the exertion as we lift our hips. Reverse tabletop. Here we go. Last one, and let it go. Give yourself a little hug. Good. Maybe bring your legs out. A little forward fold there, keeping the back nice and flat. All right, we're going to bring it onto our belly for crickets. That's what I did the other day. I'm trying to not do everything on my right side. I'm really trying to use both sides of the body. I'm so right dominant. Okay, feet are flexed, and it's in and out, crickets. Really flick that hip, flick that hip. Breathing, in and out, in and out. Yeah. Keep going for 4, 3. Spinal fluid is pumping. We're moving it. We want our fluid moving. We're as healthy as our spine. It goes from the sacrum all the way up. Okay, enough. Enough, Elizabeth, as my mother used to say. All right, we're going to come back into a raised heel squat. It's keeping it low. So hands are under the shoulders. Come up to a cobra. Keep the spine aligned. We're not jutting our neck back. Shoulders away from ears. Good, then bring it all the way back into child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Yeah, reach it. Good, from here, you might want to use blocks to help yourself up. You don't have to, but if you have them and you want to use them, come to sitting on your calves for just a moment. You know, we like to do this. It's so good for the knees, the ankles. And then from here, we're going to come forward, tuck the toes. Ivan, this probably isn't the best for you, so you modify. Tucking my toes and coming up into a squat pose. Tucking the toes for squat pose. Good. Bringing the hands back to the mat. Coming up, straightening the knees. Opening the feet. Heels out. Dropping down. Hands on the elbow points. Couple little pulses here. Knees are slightly bent. Shoulder to hip, pulse to the other side and pulse. Hands to wherever they come, mat, shins. Bend the knees, come up, extended mountain pose. And hands to heart. Bring it to the front of the mat. Front of your mat, hands at heart, extended mountain pose, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring the feet to the back of the mat, downward facing dog. Come up on the toes. Bring the heels toward the mat again. Oh yeah. From here, you're going to come forward either into a high push-up, high plank. I'm going to bring my knees down into tabletop. From here, we're going to do a couple more down dogs. However you work it. I'm doing it from, like I said, from tabletop. My hands nice and wide, shoulders away from ears, tucking toes and pushing back. Then back down. Doing it again. Any way that works for you. Yeah. One foot to the middle of the mat, other leg raises, opening. Couple little rolls of the ankle, heel toward the rear, other side. Lifting, opening, feet to the mat, and down. Again, doing what works for you. Ivan goes into full chaturangas. I'm looking forward to when my body says, okay, pushing back, but I have learned to really honor my body because a torn rotator cuff is absolutely no fun. All right, I'm going to bring it into dolphin now. Forearms on the mat, hands resting in each other, and I push back. Dolphin. Back down. Another dolphin. Pushing back. Back down. And a couple more down dogs. And it's back. Toes, heels to the mat. Flat back. Chin to the chest. And coming to sitting on my calves. It's a lot of readjustment there. All right, from here, come to standing on your knees, please. Place one foot in front of you. Lift the arms, bring it forward, crescent lunge. Yeah. Now, bring your hands to the mat or to blocks, whatever works for your body. Put those back toes down and come up, lift the knee. If this works for you, come up again, crescent lunge. Hands come to either side of the mat or either side of your foot. Back knee comes down. Knee meets knee, place it. Other foot comes forward, placing it. Come forward at the hip, crescent lunge. Again, you can stay here. If you want a little something else, hands come through heart to either side of the front foot. Come up on those back toes. Lift that knee. Straighten it. Push down, lift up, crescent lunge. Feel that opening, balancing, opening, hands to heart, either side of the front foot, knee comes down, placing it. Now, bring that front foot in so that your knee's at 90 degrees. Here we go, we're gonna do some balance here. Open the arms, lift that front foot. Again, the hardest part is the lift, I think. And then if you have to put your foot down, so what? You put your foot down, you lift it up again, not a big deal. But we are building so many new pathways in the brain. Remember that those back toes are down. You're not up on those toes. Don't get uppity on your toes. Yeah, 10 more seconds. Woohoo. 2, 1 and done. Yeah. Okay, knee meets knee. We place the other foot forward. Arms come out, palms are up, shoulders are soft, back toes are down. Deep breath, and we lift. Again, back toes are down. I'm not on the toes like I was in crescent lunge when I'm on my knees up. The ankle knows how to balance us. I can balance on one leg pretty easily. So I'm not building any new dendrites. I want my brain to know what to do if I start losing it. And as we do this through time, I love it, you guys tell me, that no one says it's gotten easier. No one says it's gotten easier, but a lot of people tell me it's gotten better. They've gotten better.
But you're extending the time. You started at 20 seconds. Now
Yes,
40.
that's true. There's 40. Yes, we started at 20. We're now to 40. So go us. Shoulders back. All right. Good. Knee meets knee. Tabletop. Cat cow. Tuck the tailbone. Push, push, push. Open. All right. Downward facing dog. Walk the hands to the feet. Feet to the hands. Fold. Push down, lift up, extended mountain pose on your toes. That's a balance. Hands to heart. Let it go. Good. Do a couple bounces on the heels. Let everything jiggle. Really good for the endocrine system. Remember, the lymphatic system doesn't have a pump, right? The circulatory does. It has the heart. All right, kick it out. Kick it out. All right, let's turn on the brain. Hand to knee. Elbow to knee. Hand to heel. And basketball. Brain is on. All right, let it go. Thank you, body. Let's come into wood chops. What is it that isn't serving you? It's something that you're thinking or feeling about the past or about the future. It has nothing to do with right now. Right now, all is well. So whatever it is, we're going to let it go, compost it. Arms come up, give it a little bit of a back bend, right? And remember, sound shatters stagnant energy. So when we come forward, it's with a ha. Ivan is using a block to protect and help his SI joint. It also gives him, it enables his hamstrings to lengthen, right? So if that is you, put a block between your legs, squeeze. It's really going to turn on the core. Here we go, deep breath. Ha! 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 Let it go. Ha! Ha! Last one. Ha! Woo! Bye-bye. Yeah. Okay. Gallbladder, liver. Is there somewhere where you can't make a decision? You're like, wavering. Or it's like, oh, the nerve. Ugh, right? That is, or where you're not allowing enough richness in your life. Accoutrement. As we hold on behind, either interlacing your thumbs or holding on to your accoutrement. Open the shoulders. Deep breath. Exhale. Come forward and ha! 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 Last one. Ha! And let it go. All right. That was funny. I had to ha because when I came up, this was like hitting my nose. Ha! Ha! All right. Kidneys, bladder. What's pissing you off? Again, let it go. Hey. That sound comes a little higher. Hey. Hey. Comes from up in the kidneys. Okay? So that is an over, under, over as we inhale, exhale on hey. All right, here goes. Hey! 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 Last one. Hey! Hey! You get off of my cloud. All right, rotations. Now remember on these, you let your neck follow the rest of the spine. So we're looking behind us, exercising the eyes as well. And when time allows, you do one for each time that you have rotated on this planet around the sun. You're as young as your spine is fluid and able. Couple more here. 3, 2, 1. All right, let that go. Cat-cow. All right, let's come into a squat, and we're going to lift a leg lifted squat. So with this squat, arms come overhead, and then we go back like you're sitting down on a chair. Now what I want to do is this. You got to tuck it. You got to tuck it. From here, give yourself a hug. Good. Now bring one leg out and lift. Lift, 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 lift. Leg meets leg, squat. Other leg comes out, from this side. Nice, Ivan, thank you. Switch, comes out and lift. Lift, lift, lift. 5, there's 6, there's 7. Leg meets leg. Forward fold. Peace fingers to the big toes. Or pretend. Exhale. Whew, nice. Bring it up. Extended mountain pose on your toes. Hands to heart. Samastitihi. All right, we're coming into balance. A little more balance here. So, ground yourself. Place your feet. Open the toes. Place them down on the mat. Hands at heart. Come into tree pose. Your foot can be anywhere. Except I just don't want the heel on the knee. So I bring my heel up above my knee. Open. I give my wrists a little something and then I lift the arms. Hands are alive. Good. Hands come through heart to the side. Airplane. And when you're ready, bring it back. Let it go. Do the other side. It's just balance. It's just one day. Don't worry about it if you didn't do it. Right? Okay, because we are practicing here. We are not performing. We are practicing.
Nike's not going to tell us what to do, are they?
No. What's not gonna?
Nike.
Nike. To just do it. through heart to the side and airplane. Keep the arms really stiff. It really helps me. Everything's...
Flex the foot.
Flex the foot. Yeah, foot is flexed. Raised foot is flexed. Thank you. And then when you're ready, bring it back. And let it go. Let it go. Thank you, body. All right.
Any tensions?
Oh, thank you, honey. Hands at heart. We've got to fill in everything that we've released. So, I'm going to do here, hands at heart, lift up for your I am. Exhale, name it. Backs of the palms together and come up. I am. Name it. I am. I am. Name it. Yeah, I am. Good. Last one. Up. I am. Hands at heart. All right, let's do the bonus round because we're going to come into a down dog and then be laying on our left side with our left hand at the base of our skull and our right hand at the base of our spine. So bonus I am. Here we go. Deep breath in. I am. Exhale. Name it. Halfway lift. Flat back. Fold. Hands to the mat. Feet to the back of the mat. Downward facing dog. Good, bringing it forward however you choose. And finding yourself laying on your left side, your left hand at the base of your skull, right hand at the base of your spine. Being with your breath. Thanking your body. Thank your earth suit for doing everything that you asked it to do to the very best of its ability. And noticing, imagining a mist of the color and scent that will serve you today. Breathing it in and letting every cell in your body vibrate at this I am. And then when you're ready, bring it up to seated. And we chant Om again. Sound shatters stagnant energy. So letting that Om really come from your heart. Releasing anything that might be stagnant or no longer serving you in your heart. Exhale completely. Deep breath in. Comes to sixth chakra, the ability to see beauty. Namaste, sweetheart. All right, you beauty, you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will be back again tomorrow. Well, I will anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. We'll be back again tomorrow. Take care.